past 24 years, the Cuban people have suffered under the economic, commercial and financial blockade imposed by the U.S. government. This is despite the resolution by all countries except the United States and Israel, who abstained from voting at last year's United Nations General Assembly to end the blockade. The Assembly also reiterated its call to all states to refrain from promulgating and applying laws and measures not conforming with their obligations to reaffirm freedom of trade and navigation. Cuba will have another chance to address the ongoing UN General Assembly next week, during which it will appeal for the repeal or invalidation of the sanctions.
Always United States and Israel vote against, only them. 192 countries vote in favor and only Israel and United States voting. And we are going to protest to make this march to remark our demand to lift the blockade.
The Cuban ambassador said there was no legitimate or moral reason to maintain the blockade, and if the U.S. government does not want to trade with Cuba, it should not use its stance to block other countries from doing business with Cuba.
It's a persecution to our trade, you understand? That's something. Additionally, the blockade established that we could not use the dollar for the international transactions. And that creates a big problem for us. We had always to switch the money to another currency to make any operation. And of course,
he said the blockade is one of the main causes of economic problems his country is faced with and a major obstacle to its economic and social development. The U.S. government said it will tighten the sanctions, while Cuba reaffirms it will not accept any preconditions or impositions to renounce any of its principles because of the blockade.